Hi everyone, welcome to the weekend update. This is going to be for December 8th, 9th, and 10th. Pretty sure. I always forget to check the date before I start. So, all signs. This is what you call an intuitive reading. So, you just want to really let your intuition lead you. Trust it. So you need to relax your mind, relax your body. And just go with the flow. You'll know if this reading is for you or not. It's a random spread. Just a, geez, I can't think of the name. I don't know, just a random spread. And it is pretty late in the evening. I found myself with some free time, so I thought, you know what, it's time to do the weekend update. And I do love reading later in the evening, too. And especially for the weekend. I don't know. Okay. I am using a new deck from those who follow. Those who subscribe. This is a different deck, but I have to be honest, I have no clue who it's by. I've had this for a long time, and the box has been packed away forever, so I will find it. But as of right now, I don't know. Somebody might recognize it, though. Okay. Look at that. So, I have only done one reading with these, and it was on myself, just to, really check it out. So I'm curious how this is going to go. Totally freestyle. Okay, so we have Judgment. We have the Queen of Swords. I know, I better get moving faster, huh? Bring that down. I feel like the Queen of Swords here is, we're going to do it this way, is upset about something. Definitely upset about something. Not happy with something. Maybe an outcome. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Look at that. And the Knight of Swords. This is about to get interesting. I can tell. Unless you're in it. Wow. I definitely look like I have a couple who are quite angry. And they're angry with each other. They're looking at me, their body language is telling me it's with each other. Okay, let's keep going. Boy, for some reason, I feel like it was 50-50. Now, I'm not sure what that means, but 50-50. Maybe we split the assets 50-50. This could also be joint custody. And, but why is neither one happy? Well, I shouldn't say happy. You know, they may be happy, but they're just covering it up right now with their anger. This is anger. Down at the 5 of Wands. So, one of us won, but just not really what I'd call a victory. This is definitely someone going through a divorce, a breakup, and it just is it's tough energy right now. Okay, let's see if we get some advice here. Look at that, 5 of Pentacles. No kidding, right? No kidding. Like, no kidding. So somebody was told to leave. Somebody staying in the home and someone is leaving. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe the home is not getting sold. You know, I feel like the person who's leaving, I feel like you're leaving because of your own fault. You know, I feel like you may have had an affair. I feel like maybe you still are having an affair. And because you're leaving, but I don't feel you're going to be alone, right? I feel like you're already in a relationship, so to speak. So you lose, you know, that's how I feel. Like in the court of law, like, that may have affected you, okay? If you're on that end. Okay, let's keep going. Look at that, I have the Ace of Pentacles. And falls right in between the King and Queen. You know, what is this over? Money. Our material world. You know, I feel like I have had probably a family unit, maybe just a couple. But I feel like, you know, both of you share the same beliefs, let's say. But it's just like somewhere down the road, somewhere, you know, as life was happening, something happened. You know, there's a lot of anger, yet, and I know the Ace is telling me, you know, its chances are over the material plane, right? But I also feel like, well, I know it's talking about, you know, maybe not even talking about like getting back together, anything like that, because let's be honest, somebody is with someone else. But I don't know. If you co-parent, I feel like this is saying you guys can be really good. Like you guys can be really good as friends, as co-parents, but you have to put the effort behind it. Like it just feels like it can be really harmonious again. Because I'm sure whoever is staying in the home, it also feels like it's keeping the kids if you have kids. Love is going to find you too. Again, it's just the way life is if we're open to it. It's like we got to roll with the punches. And I know if you're in it, you probably want to punch me. I get it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Emperor. And I find it quite ironic that the Emperor is in green. And I like that. Because, the Emperor is, it's higher wisdom. But I feel like this is, I don't know if it's only talking to the male. I doubt it. But I feel like what it's saying is this is the type of energy that can be, especially if you have children, because we look up to the Emperor, right? We look up to the Emperor. And the Emperor is to rule, right? So we want to trust in that person. And I like that he's in green because I feel that I can be very grounded if I let myself be. And I like that the Pentacle is here for that too. So, short but sweet. Do you have to be an air sign, an air couple? No. I feel like the swords are representing, honestly, like the language, the language being used, well, we all know, like cutting words, that things that you can't take back, things that once are said, they're said. But this is healing over that, okay? If we allow it. If we allow it. I feel like now it's like we can all claim victory, right? We can work as a team instead of, feeling like this, right? You're walking away wounded. You're half of what you used to be. But there's someone beside you. Someone you chose, someone who is leading the way for you. It's almost like she is checking the ground, right? Like making sure you won't fall. So, you have someone who cares about you here. I just wonder, do you care that much back? I don't know where that just came from, but well, you got the sun. And I mean, you know, sun comes in and just like lightens that path right up, that darkness. Possible Leo. You know, I didn't name anything, sorry guys. You know, but here he is down here doing that, you know, what I call the Superman pose. Victory pose. No, not victory pose. It's like a Superman pose. So, you know, maybe within this person, this part of you is able to shine, you know, and hello, you know, maybe it's been a while. I'm going to take one more. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Now, I find it funny that the two main characters, did they just change? Like, you know, did they heed the advice? Did they... Well, I mean, to me, I feel like I just got instant manifestation. Like, here, bam, here you are. Here you are. Now the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Wow. You know, so, well. I guess it just goes to show you. You know, it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's like there's the proof. You know, it's in how we act. It's, you know, we can take a horrible situation and turn it around. Like, turn it around. You know, what is, what happened, happened. I mean, you know, it's going to suck for a little while, you know, but the ability just to pull it back together, You know, whether I'm doing it for the family or I'm just doing it because, you know, the bottom line is I just care for this person, right? And for some reason, I feel like this person's still meant to be in your life, but I'm not really feeling romantically. You know, who knows down the road? Okay, wow, that was interesting. You know, never know what's going to come out. Okay, let's do another one. Do another story, Spirit. Come on. So I'm not really sure what the advice was for the weekend on that. You know, just maybe I'm looking at myself in the mirror and, you know, I'm checking out, you know, I'm checking my energy out. Like, I'm not, there's no sense of over-exaggerating any longer, you know. It's like what is. So, and I mean, just look at how you guys just turned, like just went from to, you know, loving, happy, nurturing energy. Wow. Okay. Anyway. Oh boy, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Always someone returning. Doesn't have to be. I have the Fool, but it does look like the Fool is returning, right? Looks like the Fool is walking right into the Two of Cups. Right. My roommate is out there coughing. I mean, not that he's not loud, but keep it down. Okay, well. You know, young energy. Period. Young energy. So, okay, someone's coming back. Someone's coming back who, I don't know, like has no baggage. I'm wondering why. Whoa. Sorry about that. This is card of Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn. Just that I didn't expect that image. Even though I've seen the image before. Just not in this card. I wonder if this is someone who, you know, that when you were younger, well, let's not even talk about when you were younger. I feel what's been going on is this person coming back. Or you're going back too, but it does look like they're coming back to you. Could have very well had, you know, issues with addiction. Okay, and I do feel that. Because I feel that, you know, for some reason I am feeling rehab in this card. But beyond that, like I don't feel like I'm just getting out of rehab and coming back. I guess, you know, for some, but I feel like this person, because I feel like this person showing up as the Fool and the Sun at his back, you know, and Spirit just like guiding him, you know. Yeah, it's a she, by the way, in the card. It's a she. Doesn't mean, you know, but in the card, it's a she. You know, it's like she's got a feather in her hat. She's got a feather in her hat. So she's claiming victory over something, right? If I have a feather, if I get a feather in my hat, it's not necessarily someone else recognizing me, but me recognizing what I've accomplished. So it's kind of interesting that there's no past coming, right? Able to leave that behind, but the feather is important. It's funny, it looks just like this feather up here. You know, that feather is symbolic and something to be proud of, but not, you know, nothing more than just to remember it, maybe. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. This is a very random thing, but I feel like for maybe just one person, I feel like This person coming back is someone who, okay, um, uh, okay, when you were younger, you had some type of illness, something that, I don't know if it was disease, but something that seemed to, I don't know, keep you in the house a lot. And it just seems like because of that, you didn't have a lot of friends. But this person, you know, I feel like this person may have been a neighbor. You know, like maybe you grew up together. And I feel when you were around the age, you know, I can't really tell, but I feel like 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, something kept you in the house, and this person, who I feel like, you know, I just feel like he knows you so well. You know each other so well, you know, from back then. So you must have really played together and like best friends. But I feel like this person made you feel healed when they were around. Made you forget everything and you just had fun. I mean, boy, I feel like they're, I don't know. Now, I don't feel like you have this any longer, by the way. Whatever this illness was. Anyway, I don't know why you broke up. Maybe you never even got to a love. Maybe it was, you know how you have, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it like you have your neighborhood kids, you know, that you play with, you know, the best friends, and then as you get older, you start, you know, having more friends from school and you spend less time in the neighborhood. Does that make sense? That kind of thing. So we just kind of grew apart. But I don't know if you guys even looked at it, though. I kind of feel like deep inside, probably each of you felt that. Okay, I don't know. I have the King of Cups. Look at that. He looks like he is really thinking about something. Maybe someone. You know, but not in a, like in a nostalgic way. That's how he feels. He's looking back. And I don't know. I feel like he has a little regret here or something. We don't. Okay, well then we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so I have to say the story about, you know, if you were younger, I feel like that's closed now. That message is closed, okay? Because I feel like we're going somewhere else now. And I still feel like someone's coming back. And, you know, I'm wondering if this King of Cups is trying to manifest this person from the past. I have to say, I do feel male energy here. You know, I don't feel like I'm desperate here. As this King of Cups, I don't feel desperate. You know, like, or I don't feel, well, I have my moments, but I'm not, I'm not in a depression. I am living my life. You know, I have things going on, but it's like here now, you know, every once in a while I start to think back. And when I do, I always think back to you, right? I always think back to you. And I wonder, and look at this, 3 of Cups. You know, are these the same people? You know, is this what he's recovering from, the alcohol, right? Because, I mean, here is this king, and he is in such deep thought. You know, and I'm seeing like a few wrinkles in his forehead, so, you know, it feels like there is a regret. You know, if we look at his gown, too, like there's a little bit of red and pink getting through, right? And pink is really, you know, it's like he's calm. There's nothing wrong here, right? There's nothing wrong here. It's just that this is what I've always truly wanted. So where I'm at, there's nothing wrong, you know? And I could go on and I could be happy, but I have these moments. I have these moments. And maybe you are the King of Cups and you're thinking about this person from the past and you're wondering, you know, will they accept you back? And here's the thing, you know, okay, so within the 6 of Cups, one was, and I felt like it was the boy, was really supplying, or how do I say it, brought his essence of healing with him. And allowed this girl, right, his best friend, you know, gave her this beautiful peace within for the time that they're together. And here it is now, you know, so maybe this past is this person, right? So it's like part of you. Now, you know, they could have moved on. They could have been 3 Cups. They could have been, you know, married. I do feel like there is some time here. There's some time here. And, I'm sorry. My chair is, by the end of the evening, it's so uncomfortable. Okay. I'm going to continue on this. It's getting interesting. You know, and it's like the king wants to make sure we know that, you know, it's not that there's anything bad going on in my life. There's not. And I feel like, you know, like I've kept it together. Like I've really kept it together. Now we have the 2 of Swords. So, you know, this is someone thinking about coming back, thinking about making that offer, thinking about making that phone call. It's funny. It's like I just heard ring, 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 ring. Speaking of. Okay. I feel like I had to ring it right there. That did sound like a telephone. Old-fashioned. Half you probably are like, what? Anyway. You know, I have to make a decision. And it's funny that we got the Two of Swords on that, because I'm having a hard time seeing them. You know, if you just look at her body language, right? She is pointing right up to the Six of Cups. She's making it clear that this is where his heart lies, right? This is really the way he wants to go. But there is more to it, evidently. Now, 6, 7, 8. Maybe it's the desire, right? Because we've got a 6, 0, 2, we got 8. Maybe it's within my desire. Maybe I have the desire, but maybe I'm nervous. You know, maybe I'm really scared here. That's weird. Okay, well, these cards are sticking out for some reason, so we're going to take them. I'll have to look back and see how they got out. I have the King of Wands. I have the Page of Cups. And I know some of you are going to say, oh my God, Sandy, you're so slow. It's just how I feel. And I have the Moon. You know, if you're in a same-sex relationship, or who you're missing is the same sex, you know, this is, well, I mean, I have the Page of Cups here. So either I'm going to make the offer, or they're going to make the offer. But it is sitting on the Two of Swords, though. Now we have the Moon and the King of Wands. And they're mirroring each other. And the King of Wands, his back is to the Moon. So there's definitely something he doesn't want to see, right? There's something, okay. Well, I feel like this person, whether male or female, I feel like this person is, oh man, I feel like they might be like a tough nut to crack. Is that right? A tough nut to crack? Tough nut to crack? A tough shell to crack? I don't know. I feel like they got armor. They have armor. And, you know, there may be something about themselves they don't want to see, right? But what does that matter? What's it matter to us? You know, because, they, you know, maybe you don't know that this person, okay, this is getting confusing. Okay, if you are the person that someone is coming back to, okay, your partner is coming back. Maybe it's this King of Cups, right, who's thinking about it, okay? And it doesn't have to be a partner, I shouldn't say that, but you're the one who has someone coming back, right? Maybe unbeknownst, you don't even know it. You don't even know it because they don't even know it, maybe at this point. But their history, your history, with their history, you know, for whatever the reason, they may have ended up with addiction, or needed help, whatever it is. But I feel like they completely changed their ways. And I definitely feel like that feather in the cap is supposed to be known. Like, you know, this person's coming back for you. Of course, this is all personal choice. This is all free will. But I feel it's a big accomplishment, you know, and I don't feel I feel like the work has been done. You know, like they do feel brand new in that way. It just feels like there's nothing to worry about. That's not my lifestyle anymore. And I'm wondering if you're seeing them, or you're wondering, you know, they come in, make this offer, and if you're still seeing them in this way, you're still, you know, like you don't know. But, you know, it's supposed to be known that it's just not this person's lifestyle. All right, let me see what this King of Wands is here. This King of Wands here. You know, it's funny. It's almost like I'm looking at an old-fashioned cartoon where they go frame by frame by frame. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing right here. The King of Cups turning into this King of Wands. King of Cups is looking down, right? He's looking down. He's thinking about it. You know, he is... I feel like the more he thinks about it, he, she, but the more he thinks about it, the more it ignites him, right? The more passion it puts within him, the more it makes him want to go find her, find him, right? I feel like that's what's going on. But you may need to be convinced that they've changed. But they have. But you take your time with that. Take your time with that, right? I don't feel like anyone's going to put a rush on you. Oh my God, look at that. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. We're getting back together. For some of you, like I said, you might have been like best friends growing up and like have lost touch and like reconnect. Like reconnect. That is so weird. All of a sudden, like in my mind, I was like, this is the weekend update. Almost like I'm going too long. I'm making it too long, you know? And I am, but it's so weird that it came up like that, like an urgency. So maybe what it's telling me is that's how quick it's going to happen. This person's going to make up their mind, right? They've been thinking about this offer of love for who knows how long. Like it's perfected in their mind, off of their tongue. It's perfected. And, you know, for whatever reason, you may have a little doubt, but I'm telling you, they're coming in. It feels free and clear and ready. 2 of Cups. Hello. Hello. You know, this is beautiful love. You know, and it is a yes. You know, coming right from this page of Cups, this is a yes. You know, will you accept my offer? Yes. You know, yes, I will. Thank you very much. And I just feel like if it would have been anybody else, maybe it would have been, I have to think about it. Because it's quick. It's sudden. And it feels unexpected. It's the Fool, right? It's unexpected. But, hello, it brings joy. It brings joy. It brings joy. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is, wow. Okay. Do I even want to clarify that? I mean, do you clarify perfection? I don't, not that I'm perfection, but, here we are at the Two of Cups. We started with the Six of Cups. We have someone who has been thinking and thinking, fantasizing, imagining, manifesting, but was afraid to take movement, was afraid to make conversation. And it feels like the fear comes from the way I used to be, but I am no longer that way. I am no longer that way. But will you believe me? Well, I feel like, whoever this King Cups is, if you are in this King of Cups energy, and here you are, like, should I or shouldn't I? The answer is yes. That is your confirmation. The answer is yes. Now, please use your intuition. Okay? Like, just use your intuition. Okay, well, and you know what I love is we started with the girl in pink and we end with the woman in pink. We started with the boy in green and blue and we end with the man in blue. I'm sorry, in green. Now he's got yellow around him. And I feel that's more wisdom. Yeah, like I now have the wisdom that I did not have back then, but I wasn't supposed to. But now I do. He's got boots on, so the journey wasn't easy. Like, let's not fool ourselves. This journey wasn't easy, but nonetheless, it was done. It was done. Okay. Wow. I hate to end readings like this because I just want to go on and see how many kids we have, but I cannot. I cannot. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, a choice of free will, right? This is your free will. Excuse my bummy look. I will find out the name of these cards, and I rather enjoy the reading. So, they will be back. They will be back. They made the cut. They made the cut. Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for just being there for me. As much as you feel I'm there for you, please, you're there for me. Your comments, I'm constantly getting goosebumps when I read the comments and tears, and they're just so beautiful. And they kind of blow me away because, I don't know. I just don't see myself quite that way, but self-awareness, right? Right? The lessons never end. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a beautiful weekend. Don't forget to, give back. It's a month of giving. Don't forget about those less fortunate. Again, go through those closets, go through your cabinets, food, Food banks, oh my, yeah, definitely food in that. Okay? Have a giving heart. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.